So today is day 2 of the Globelics International Conference 2025. It's been a full day of paper parallel sessions and special sessions.
I will be talking about science, technology and innovation practice.
For example, I participated in a paper parallel session focusing on critical minerals and looking at how we can increase the value addition in the critical minerals space and enable African countries to really use those resources in a more beneficial manner for the economy and for society.
There's huge debates around knowledge and how we create it. We have the threat of AI, but I think we need to bring in some new concepts and new kinds of analysis.
Day 2 of Globelics for me particularly stood out because we had more time for researchers to present their research to each other and ignite conversations among themselves, particularly on themes such as innovation policy, sustainable development and inclusive development as well.
Goals that are not just for profit, goals that are related as well for the good of the community.
I always feel that coming to this global audience, being from a researcher in Global South, will give lots of exposure to you, international exposure. And that matters a lot in academics, particularly young scholars like me. We collaborate, we communicate our ideas to the global audience, and there we find many feedback. For example, in today's session, I got very interesting feedbacks, which will definitely help me in sharpening my idea.
This conference has been quite important for me. First of all, maybe on a light note, because I get to ask the professors and the people we cite in our work questions. So I'm putting them on the spotlight for that. But most importantly, it has enabled me to refine my research questions.
The other thing that we have today is a cultural event. We're going to take all the participants to Freedom Park, one of the main heritage sites in the area. We hope that we'll be able to give them a sense of some of the history and culture of South Africa.
To oppose the government's stance in imposing the Afrikaans language being taught in schools for black students, the protest turned into a bloodbath.
Never thrown bones to avenge our dead, our wounds. Because you don't see race. Post-mortem, you pretend to not know the causes of our deaths. To bring you light. Do not short circuit. Do not black out.